The first is balance autonomy with control. So essentially what this means is don't over-engineer your citizen development process and your gates so that you make it too restrictive and too inconsistent for people to engage with it. Or what you might end up doing is you might just drive your potential creators, your potential citizen developers and low coders, you may just drive them right back to the spreadsheets and the applications that they started out with, or the paper processes that they started out with. And that's obviously not something you want. Secondly, also understand that in the context of low code, no code, and citizen development, one of the profound changes that is slowly creeping in is that the role of IT itself is changing. And what that means is now we are talking about an IT team that works through or works with fewer internal organizational silos, fewer silos between themselves and business teams and business IT. But at the same time, there's also this demand for more autonomous, more well-rounded technology teams that are directly interfacing with the business. So in a sense, where we are headed from here is that central IT starts to take on more and more of a supporting role rather than running the show, and that's a bit of a culture change that needs to take place within the IT within the technology team itself. But again, at the same time, every company has a slightly different starting point in terms of organizational structure, in terms of culture and risk tolerance, and so on, and also in terms of the relative power and expectation from central IT. So this needs to be accounted for, and every company's journey in some sense is going to be a little unique on its own.